And you can't see it on that video, but rain is falling here at Gomard Ballpark in Charleston, West Virginia, as we move along in day 3 of the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament, presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford. And it's a winner's bracket game coming up. First pitch just minutes away. The Concord Mountain Lions and the Frostburg State Bobcats on a summer-like and muggy day here in the state capital of West Virginia. Hello again, everybody. My name is Kyle Cooper. I'll be calling this one, the Mountain Lions and the Bobcats. Frostburg State got to this spot via their pitching staff. They opened the tournament Wednesday night against West Virginia State. 3 Bobcat pitchers combined on a 4-hitter. And Frostburg State advanced with a 4-0 shutout. Concord, as the number 2 seed out of the South, played the 2nd seed out of the North in Wheeling on Thursday. That was the first game of the day. And the Cardinals took a 3-0 lead into the bottom of the 7th before Concord rallied to tie the game in inning number 7 and then scored the tie-breaking run on a wild pitch in the bottom of the 8th for a 4-3 victory. So that sets up this meeting. The winner moves on to take on Wheeling tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Pardon me, the loser here will take on West Liberty in the elimination game tonight at 6 o'clock, pardon me. They moved it up an hour. My brain didn't catch up. That would be at 6 o'clock at the Welsh Athletic Complex on the campus of the University of Charleston. Weather permitting, of course. There's a light rain. It's going to come and go, and according to the color weather radar just looking at, it'll be light and it will be intermittent and hopefully we'll be out of here by about 1:15 or so. And if you trust the color weather radar people, there looks like a good window to get this game through to its entirety. And there's an increasing chance of rain tonight. And indeed, the threat of bad weather is the main reason why today's schedule was moved up an hour. The West Liberty and Wheeling game was supposed to start at 11. That started at 10. Wheeling won that game 5-3. This game originally scheduled to start at 2. We'll get it going at 1 and then pack up and drive not too far from here over to the UC campus for the nightcap game tonight. Concord, 28-19 overall this season. The Mountain Lions went 23-7 in the Mountain East Conference South Division and finished 3 games back of the division champion Charleston Golden Eagles. Concord has won 3 straight games. Frostburg State at 31-18 overall. They went 22-8 and won the Mountain East Conference North Division by 5 games over the Wheeling Cardinals. And Frostburg State might be playing its best baseball at the perfect time of year. The Bobcats come in on a 7-game winning streak. We'll take a timeout and come back with more coverage of the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford on the Mountain East Digital Network.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
Again, you can't get a clear look at it, but the rain has stopped at Gomard Ballpark here in Charleston, West Virginia. As we were just talking about, the rain should be intermittent through the early stretches of this game, but then we're looking at a nice wide window to get this one through to its completion. Let's look at the Concord batting order. One of the better players in the conference right at the top of it in Zach Sarieldon. And Chris Satcher, a run producer in the cleanup position. And MJ Hunter down at the bottom of the lineup. Look for him to do a little bit of everything. He is an all-conference utility player. And in Concord's opener against Wheeling, he played second base, pitcher, and right field. Frostburg State defense, .951 team fielding percentage, and the Bobcats have committed 74 errors. One thing they're good at, with Cy Probst behind home plate, throwing out potential base stealers. Success rate of almost 44%. Anything over 30% as a catcher, and you're doing all right. 9 innings of scheduled distance, and we're just about set to go. The winner here is on to the 2 o'clock game tomorrow against the winner of the West Liberty contest against the loser of this game later tonight on the University of Charleston campus. Concord's head coach, long-timer, and Kevin Garrett, assisted by former players Trent Abernathy and Alston Southcott. Anthony Williams, the head coach of Frostburg State, assisted by Dean Peterson, Larry Williams, Jason Paradis, Noah Frymouth, and Bryce Jackson. And we'll keep an eye on the weather for you. Hopefully it'll cooperate. Chance of rain today and then tomorrow. And if we get to Sunday, all right, we'll be okay. Sunday looks to be maybe the peach of the days on the schedule. High temperatures in the upper 70s and sunny skies. So Max Proctor getting in his warm-up throws. 12th appearance and start of the season. One of the aces of the staff, 7-1 record. He does have one complete game. 3.04 earned run average, third best in the staff. He's worked a team best 50 1/3 innings. He's allowed 23 runs, 17 earned on 47 hits, 21 walks, but 59 strikeouts, and 16 of them looking, so he can be crafty. 6-mile pitches, 1-hit batsman. His whip is at 1.35. And one thing about Proctor, when he is on, he has a ground out to fly out ratio of about 1.2 to 1. And that's really, really good. Zach Sarieldon to lead things off for the Mountain Lions. First pitch of the game. Misses outside. We're underway. And if you're into that sort of thing, first pitch is at 1:03 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And Sarieldon rolls one foul. Sarah Yeldon overall this season is batting .329 with 4 home runs and 32 runs batted in. 19 doubles leads the team. And there's one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Sarah Yeldon getting on base at a .431 clip, slugging .518, .949 OPS. First team all-conference act, Sarah Yeldon. That one popped foul. It's a 2-2 on the Concord shortstop. As teams in different divisions, Concord and Frostburg State only met twice. They played a doubleheader at Anderson Field in Athens on March 18th. And Sarah Yeldon can't find that slider down and in, and there's one out. And for what it's worth, or a game almost 2 months ago, that was a nasty pitch. The series 2 months ago, Concord swept the doubleheader 9-5 and 9-7, so a lot of runs in those games. One out now for the all-conference center fielder in Josh Atkins, and he fouls one straight back. Atkins batting .381. 8 home runs. That leads the team. 32 runs batted in, a triple and 11 doubles. He's slugging .647. As Proctor misses a little bit down. Also down, and it's 2-1 here on Josh Atkins. That one's hit to right and pretty well. Trevor Jones turning and looking and gone. Haven't seen much in the way of home runs to right during this tournament until right there. No doubt about it, solo shot for Josh Atkins, and Concord has a 1-0 lead. Let's get a look at this one. Proctor tried to get it down and in, left it up and over the inner third of the plate. And it went for home run number 9 this season for Josh Atkins. And as we have talked about regarding Concord, they're here in this tournament because of their offense. Kyle Keenan up, and he takes a slider that misses. And the Mountain Lions up and down the lineup are pretty prolific, and it's been the offense that has helped a inconsistent pitching staff get to this point. Keenan with a towering fly ball, and that's grabbed by Stafford Allison and 2 outs. So Keenan retired, and here's Chris Satcher. A .282 hitter. He's got 7 home runs. Leads the team in RBIs with 38, 11 doubles. He's slugging .556. As Proctor drops one over for a called strike. Proctor working quickly. There's another call strike, and it's 0-2. That home run Proctor gave up to Josh Atkins was his 5th long ball allowed this year. 0-2 on Satcher. That one misses down and in. Swing and a miss and a changeup, and that's it for Concord, but they get a run on one hit, the home run by Atkins. Through a half an inning here at Gomard Ballpark. The 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford. Concord 1, Frostburg State coming up. Frostburg State getting a look at Nick Senso. Senso's been an opener for Concord this year. Technically a starter, but in the more modern parlance, he's an opener. He'll throw an inning, and then the rest of the staff will come in behind him. Let's get a look at the Frostburg State lineup. Keep an eye on Ethan Keipel batting third. He had a home run the other day. That's one of those check your backyard jobs. He got all of it to left center field. Concord defense, they're not bad. .958 team fielding percentage. 60 errors in 47 games. Hunter Steele pretty sturdy behind home plate. And it's Randy Steen, second baseman, to lead things off for the Bobcats. And Nick Senso starts him off with a fastball that misses up and in. Steen batting .374, second best on the team. He's got 5 home runs, 31 runs batted in, 9 doubles and a triple, .417 on base percentage. And there's one for a called strike from Nick Senso. Sanser was the opener in Concord's game against Wheeling yesterday. Gets one over there to make it 1-2. He threw the first inning. Gave up a solo home run to Wheeling's Braden Killens. No walks, no strikeouts, 15 pitches, 7 for strikes. 1-2 to Steen. Rolls it foul. Another 1-2. Lifted to left center. Coming on is DJ Christian. He'll make the catch. And 1 out.
Now batting center fielder number 7, Danny Estrada.
Here's Danny Estrada. .279 hitter. And a lot of pop in his bat. He's got 11 home runs, 40 runs batted in. Swats one foul there. The 0-1 coming up from Senso. Missed outside, and as Senso goes through his inning as the opener, Eddie Blake is warming up already in the bullpen. This is the pitching pattern that Kevin Garrett used on Thursday morning. Started Senso, threw him an inning, then Blake, and then the conference pitcher of the year in Andrew Neff. We don't know Garrett's intentions today, but Blake is throwing in the bullpen right now. The 2-1 here to Estrada. That one misses high and outside. Ethan Keipel not so much waits on deck, he looms on deck for Frostburg State. 3-1 pitch, ripped foul, wide of first. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And that one missed outside for ball 4. So Estrada coaxes the walk. And that gets a runner on ahead of Ethan Keipel. First team all-conference. A .379 hitter, he leads the team. 19 home runs, leads the team. 46 runs batted in, leads the team. You see where I'm going with this. He's slugging .759, which leads the team. And he lays off an off-speed pitch inside. Ron Runnels is the home plate umpire. Mark Mail at first base, Greg Losh at third base. That one misses inside, and it's 2-0. Estrada 14 for 18 in stolen base attempts this year. Concord's catchers have thrown out just 23% of attempted stolen basers or base stealers or whatever. Slider for a call strike. If you tried to steal a base, would that make you a stolen baser? I guess it makes you a base stealer. Unless you're caught, but that's a whole different thing. 2-1 coming up here to Keipel. That one missed outside. (3-1) to the dangerous Ethan Keipel. That one caught the corner, and the count is full. That one fouled back. And with Sanso, ordinarily, if he was something more than an opener, he might be a little concerned about all the pitches he's had to throw. But he's just going to work this first inning. Another payoff. Grounded sharply to second. Daniel Lane to Brendan Brady. Relay to first. And Keenan gets his foot down. That's a double play that'll end the inning. Taylor made. Struck well and right at Lane. Brady's relay throw a little bit high. Keenan went up and got it, and that's it for Frostburg State. Concord leading 1-0. Second inning coming up on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Rain holding off. We'll try to update that every inning. I'll probably forget, but again, it looks like we have a clear weather window to get through to the finish of this one as we continue day 3 of the Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford. Max Proctor threw just 15 pitches in the first inning. There's the one he would want back, the fastball he missed with to Josh Atkins, who hit it out for his 9th home run of the year and a 1-0 lead. And here's the 5th place hitter for the Mountain Lions and their sophomore shortstop, Brendan Brady, to lead things off. And he takes a fastball for a called strike. Brady batting .278, looking for his first home run of the year. He's got 7 doubles and a triple. 24 runs batted in, and he rips that one to left. That's down for a base hit. Watching that ball check up on the way out to Stafford Allison in left field, it does remind me to remind you that this is an artificial surface that plays pretty slowly. We likened it to a natural grass surface where you let the grass grow for a while. So leadoff runner aboard for DJ Christian. He shows bunt, puts down a good one toward first. Proctor throws, and just in time for the out. That one went over the head of Christian as he ran down the line. But well done by DJ Christian. Putting pressure on the other team's defense. You can see that ball just zip over the left side of the head of Christian. Almost got him on the helmet. 1-3 on the scoring. Runner in scoring position for Daniel Lane. And he takes a fastball for a call strike. Lane didn't start Thursday, came off the bench and finished the game at second base. He is batting, as I like to say, an even .333 with 3 home runs, 22 runs batted in, a triple and 10 doubles. In a run-producing position here. And that one misses up and away, and it's 1-1. That one fouled straight back. Lane just missed it. Max Proctor, first team All-Mountain East this year. He was an honorable mention in 2022. Strikeout would be big. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. It's going to get away from Probst and go all the way to the backstop. That's a wild pitch that advances Brendan Brady to third. With a 2-strike count, Proctor wanted to spike one. And Probst is a pretty good backstop, but Probst never had a chance on that one. You can see the third base umpire and Greg Losh looking at the ball and saying, well, just get rid of that. That's how hard Max Proctor spiked that breaking ball to Daniel Lane. Spiked it so hard they had to throw it out. So 2-2, and the infield is drawn in. Here comes Proctor. That one's pop fouling out of play. Two-two pitch. Called strike 3. That one wrapped around the outside corner, and there is a big second out of the inning.
Now coming to play for Concord, the catcher, number 8, Hunter Steele.
That's a statue maker. So Brady still holds at second. And here's Hunter Steele, the Concord catcher. And he drives one to center, but right at Danny Estrada, he makes the catch. Frostburg gets out of it. Concord in the second, no runs on a hit. They leave one. We're through an inning and a half. Here in the Mountain East Digital Network, Concord still leading Frostburg State 1-0.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
We do have a pitching change for Concord. As expected, Nick Sanso as the starter. Throws one inning and then hands things off to the rest of the staff. And here is Eddie Blake making his second appearance of the tournament. and his 19th overall, 15th relief appearance. But with Concord pitchers, starts and appearances don't mean as much as it would in another program, with the tendency of Kevin Garrett to go with his opener. But in any event, 19 appearances, 4.5 ERA, a 5-6 record for Eddie Blake. He does have a save. He's worked 74 innings, second most in the pitching staff. He's allowed 49 runs, 37 earned on 86 hits. He's walked 23 and struck out 66. Opponents batting .289 against him. Blake followed Sanso in Concord's game Thursday. Again, the days blur together when you get in a tournament like this. And he threw 2 1/3 innings. Gave up 1 earned run on 2 hits, walked 2, struck out 1. And his pitch count 38. And I don't know if that's not too bad of a number for 2 innings. I wonder if that will have a bearing on how Kevin Garrett wants to use him here. Because Garrett tried to get him through 3 innings on Thursday and got 2 1/3 out of him. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Frostburg State Bobcats in their third baseman, a sophomore, and Mikey Guy. Guy hitting .348. He's homered 8 times, 33 runs batted in, leads the team in doubles with 15. As Blake dots the inside corner. 2 triples for Guy. .432 on base percentage, and he's slugging .610, second only to Ethan Keipel. Not at all bad. 1.042 OPS. Anything over .8 in your OPS. Ground ball sharply up the middle. That's through for a base hit. And we have spoken and will continue to speak about the fact that it's Concord's offense that has them in the winner's bracket of this tournament and in the tournament to begin with. The pitching staff for the Mountain Lions has an ERA as a team at about 6.8. And opponents hitting better than 300 against them. And now let's see what the Bobcats want to do with the leadoff runner aboard ahead of the right fielder and Trevor Jones. How was Mikey Guy in stolen bases? Well, I'll tell you, he's 8 out of 9, so not bad. Fastball misses inside. One thing that the South Division winning Charleston Golden Eagles and the North Division winning Frostburg State Bobcats have in common is that they love to run. Both teams with better than 100 stolen bases this season. Slider misses from Blake. And it's 2-0. And the temptation is there mostly because it's just woven into the fabric of how Frostburg State approaches any given game. And that Hunter Steele behind home plate has had some difficulty with opponents' base stealers. That's rolled off the end of the bat foul. Or steal basers. He's 9 out of 51. But it's another thing that we've discussed a little bit off and on over the course of this tournament. Once you get into a postseason situation and the stakes are higher, coaches tend to hold their cards close to the chest. Snap throw to first, and Guy gets back. Offense is harder to generate. Runs are harder to come by. You don't want to give away an out on a caught stealing. But there's also the old philosophy of you dance with who brung you. Slider for a call strike from Blake. That 11 up the count, level up the count. Did I say 11? Level up the count at 2-2. I will try to get my tongue untied. Concord's already turned 1 double play today. 2-2 pitch. Yeah. Frostburg State has taken a 2-1 lead. Trevor Jones leaves the yard, his 8th home run of the year. RBIs 43 and 44. Yeah, you hang them, we bang them. You groove them, we move them. That was a fastball right down the heart of the plate, and Trevor Jones did not miss it. So the Bobcats out in front, and still nobody out in this bottom of the second. Here's their catcher inside, Probst. He rips one to left, but it hooks foul. Probst is hitting .326, popping his bat too, 4 home runs, 3 doubles, slugging an even .500. He's got 19 runs batted in. And he got under it. Fly ball to center. Ought to be routine for Josh Atkins. And there's the catch for the out. And if you're just joining us, maybe this is the first chance you've had to swing by and check us out here in the Mountain East Digital Network. Don't take fly balls for granted. Just something about this ballpark. And again, this is the first year the tournament is in this venue here in Charleston. But we have seen some pop flies just get lost in the lights or in the sky or in the sun. As Andrew Smith is up and he has a big swing and a miss. Mostly, though, toward the evening hours. We've had a high sky and getting that time of day in the gloaming where the lights really haven't taken effect. That one pulled toward the right side. Knocked down by Keenan. He'll throw, but it is not in time. We'll see how that one is scored. Not a routine play for Kyle Keenan on the hard hit ball by Andrew Smith. Yeah, the last little hop crossed him up. And a one-out runner aboard for the shortstop in Christian Schertzer. Schertzer batting .284. 5 doubles, 3 triples, 3 home runs, 35 runs batted in. And he grounds that one just foul wide of third. That ground ball by Smith has been ruled as an infield hit. Roller toward third again, and it'll go foul again. It's 1-2. One-two from Blake. Called strike 3. Yep, that one caught the corner, and there are 2 outs. First strikeout for the Concord staff this afternoon. Yep. Right over the back door. So 2 away now for the 9th place hitter for the Bobcats and their left fielder, Stafford Allison. And there's that slider again for a called strike. And again, if you're just now joining us here in the Mountain East Digital Network, one of the subtexts that we've been discussing is how just about every pitcher is a slider first kind of guy, and everything works off of that. That one in the dirt there from Eddie Blake. So the goal as a pitcher who relies on the breaking stuff first is to be able to kind of change velocities and the angle of the break. Like that one for a called strike. Allison batting .247. Occasional power. He's got 6 home runs, 3 doubles. The 1-2 from Blake, that misses a little bit low. Top of the order due next. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Will it stay in the park? Steele locates it, discards the mask, and makes the catch to end the inning. But Frostburg stayed in the second, 2 runs on 3 hits. The highlight, the 2-run homer by Trevor Jones. Third inning coming up. Frostburg stayed with the lead over Concord in the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Early on, it's home runs that are the story of the day. The solo home run by Josh Atkins in the top of the first for Concord. 2-run shot by Trevor Jones in the bottom of the second for Frostburg State. And the Mountain Lions will send up their number 9 hitter and the versatile MJ Hunter. A sophomore playing in right field today, and he gets under the first pitch, drives it to center and deep, but Danny Estrada is going to run that one down, and there's one out.
Back to the top of the lineup for Concord. Now batting number 23, the third baseman, Zach Searleton.
Back to the top of the order for Zach Eldon, and he looks at a slider high. Outside 2-0, Sari Eldon struck out swinging to lead off the game. Hitters count 3-0 up and in. Sari Eldon in Concord's opener yesterday was 0 for 4, but drew a walk and scored in Concord's 3-run 7th. There's one to get over a fastball for a called strike. And up and in for ball 4. Second walk of the afternoon for Max Proctor. And the table set for the top of the lineup. Here's Josh Atkins. Atkins hit the home run to right his first time up. That one misses down and away. Let me correct myself on this. That's the first walk from Max Proctor today. My apologies. Medium lead for Sari Eldon. 1-0 to Atkins, down and away 2-0. Sari Eldon 5 for 9 in stolen base tries this year, and Concord is a team that historically, at least for the past few years, not really big on the running game. That one fouled off, and it's 2-1. The Mountain Lions, over their first 47 games, have tried to steal a base only 49 times. They've been successful 33 times. That one misses. And now a spot here for Max Proctor. Behind 3-1 on a guy who took him out of the yard about 20 minutes or so ago. Throw to first, and Sari Eldon gets back. Keeping an eye on the skies. Some patches of blue, but mostly an overcast day. It was 76 degrees at first pitch. Up and away for ball 4. And Concord stitching together a threat here without having to take the bats off their shoulders. Back-to-back walks. Sari Eldon up to second. Adkins on at first, and here's Kyle Keenan. Keenan flied out to Stafford Allison in left his first time up. And there's a front door slider for a called strike. Frostburg's defense has turned 63 double plays. Did I read that right? Yeah, 63 double plays in their 49 games. The 0-1. 0-2. Nice crossover pitch from Proctor. He could use a strikeout here. He's got 3 already today. Oh, and 2. Grounded towards short. Schertzer to Steen. The relay to first. Bounces away from Keipel. Coming around to score is Zach Sari Eldon. And we are tied at 2. That last play is ruled as a fielder's choice. And a throwing error on the second baseman, Steen, accounting for Sari Eldon coming in to score. So FCE 4 if you're scoring at home. Chris Satcher up. Took ball 1 and swings and misses at strike 1. Satcher struck out swinging his first time up. Swing and a miss. Nice off speed from Proctor. He's gotten ahead 1 and 2 here on Satcher. That one way up. Satcher in Concord's opener Thursday morning went 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to the warning track in right. He also drew a couple of walks. 2-2 coming up from Proctor. Not anytime soon as Satcher asks for a timeout. That one's fouled off. So the 2 walks on Thursday. Satcher has 32 walks in now 118 at bats. He has a pretty keen eye. Here's another 2-2. Just missed. And that'll fill up the count. A little bit low and a little bit off the plate. Keenan will get a head start from first. Payoff pitch coming up. Proctor to Satcher. In the dirt for ball 4. And the inning continues. Third walk of the inning issued by Max Proctor. And here's Brendan Brady. And before he can stand in, we'll get a visit to the mound. Checking the Bobcats bullpen, no one is being asked to get up and throw quite yet. And you know, when the coach comes off the bench and he just wants to talk to the pitcher and the catcher, that usually means it's just a skull session, a pep talk. Proctor, one of the mainstays of a pretty good pitching staff. He's an important reason that Frostburg State won the North and got to this tournament as one of the top seeds. But he has thrown a lot of pitches here in the third inning. In fact, 21 of them. Here's Brendan Brady. He singled his first time up. And that one misses a little bit low. Proctor stares at Ron Runnels. He thought he got that one. And now we do have some activity in the Bobcats bullpen. That one down and in, 2-0. Down the bullpen, it's senior right-hander A.J. Campbell throwing for Frostburg State. Hitters count 2-0 here to Brady, and he lines that one up the middle for a base hit. Keenan coming around third, he'll score. There's a play at third for Satcher. He is out, but the run counts, and Concord takes the lead. 2-out RBI single for Brendan Brady. The Mountain Lions are ahead 3-2. Bottom of the third coming up from Charleston on the Mountain East Digital Network. Concord in the top of the third scored twice on just one hit. The 3 walks issued by Max Proctor helped the Mountain Lions get those 2 runs across. And again, if you're scoring at home, wondering on the status of the run or the mistake that brought in Zach Sari-Eldon, that run has now become earned. But a 3-2 lead here for the Concord Mountain Lions as we go to the bottom of the third.
Leading out for Frostburg is center field number 7, Danny Estrada.
Top of the order again for the Bobcats. Here's Randy Steen. And Eddie Blake misses down and in. Steen facing Concord's opener, Nick Sanso, in the bottom of the first. Flied out to DJ Christian in left. That one's grounded sharply back up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit.
Correction, it was Randy Steele with a base hit. Now
came in the second, gave up a ringing single to Mikey Guy, and then 5 pitches later, a 2-run homer to Trevor Jones. Here in the third, he gives up a leadoff single to Randy Steen. And now has to face Danny Estrada, who, as we have discussed, has hit a home run or two, 11 of them, as Blake gets the outside corner. There goes the runner, swing and a miss, and the ball gets away from Steele. It'll be a stolen base for Randy Steen. His 30th in 33 tries this year. And that puts a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Strikeout would be big for Blake ahead of Estrada 0-2. Here he comes. That's grounded sharply to Keenan. Nice grab. He'll record the out unassisted, but at the very least it's a productive out as Steen goes to third. Say what you will about an artificial playing surface, but what you can get off it is consistent bounces. And boy, Kyle Keenan. Nice job to get down on all fours and snag that one and prevent at least a single and saves a run scoring, at least for now. As here's Ethan Keipel. And the changeup got the inside corner. Keipel, one of the more dangerous hitters in the Mountain East. He grounded into a 4-6-3 double play to end the first. The 0-1. Roll toward third. It'll go foul. Frostburg State trying to get this thing back to even. Infield up about halfway. 0-2 pitch. Pop foul. Wheeling knocked off West Liberty in the early game today, and when I say early, I mean it started at 10 a.m. early. 5-3 was the win for the Cardinals. And that relegates West Liberty into the elimination game at the Welsh Athletic Complex at 6 o'clock tonight against the loser of this one. Off-speed pitch, tap foul again. We'll try it again at 0-2 on Ethan Keipel. Keipel against West Virginia State Wednesday night finished 2 for 4. But one of the two was one of the bigger home runs we've seen in the tournament. A massive solo home run to left in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, again, in what we call it, check your backyard home run. Another 0-2 pitch. Swinging a foul tip, and Steele hangs on for strike 3. Second strikeout for Blake, and he went to that slider again. Big second out. And here's Mikey Guy. Guy was the first batter Blake faced, and Guy singled right back up through the box. Fastball misses up from Eddie Blake. Down and away, 2-0. Eddie Blake, a Mountain East Conference honorable mention in 2023. Hitters count 2-0 here to Mikey Guy. Slider for a called strike. Rolled back to the mound. Blake is there, throws to Keenan, and that'll close the door on Frostburg State. They can't cash in the leadoff single. Fourth inning coming up. Concord 3, Frostburg State 2. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
Frostburg State and really everyone here at Gomard Ballpark curious to see if their all-conference starter Max Proctor can settle into a rhythm. He's been touched for 3 runs, all of them earned, and has had trouble with command and control. He has walked 3, all 3 of those walks in the 3rd inning. Concord scored twice in that inning to take the lead they now enjoy, and here's their left fielder and DJ Christian to lead things off here in the 4th. And he goes after the first pitch and pops it up. Is there room? Left side foul territory. The third baseman, Mikey Guy, will make the catch for the out. Yeah, you get a look. Look at the clouds above the stands. It's kind of an even milky white, and it can be hard to pick up the baseball. But no problem there for Guy. 1 out. Here's Daniel Lane. And he fouls one off. Lane caught looking back in the 2nd. Missing outside from Max Proctor. Max Proctor, a junior out of Newmarket, Maryland. That one got the corner, and it's 1-2. Proctor played some small college baseball at Frederick Community College before transferring to Frostburg State. Here's the 1-2. Poked foul. Looking at Max Proctor's game-by-game numbers, first of all, the 1-2 here again to Lane. Chases one down in the dirt, and there are 2 outs. Strikeout number 4 on the afternoon. Max Proctor is used to getting starters innings. He had Jacob Stretch at the top of the rotation. Stretch through Wednesday night. With those two, Frostburg State has a pair of first-team all-conference pitchers. Here's the catcher and Hunter Steele. He waves at one in the dirt. Steele lined out to Danny Estrada in center his first time up. There was activity in the Bobcats bullpen earlier. Nothing going on right now. That went a little bit down. A.J. Campbell had been getting loose. And as I say that, he is up and throwing again. He had taken a bit of a break. Slider and a beauty, and it's 1-2. The longest Proctor's gone in a game is 7 innings. That was on April the 14th in a home game against Wheeling, and he was pretty good. 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts. 2-2 to Hunter Steele. 2-3. That one got the inside corner. Concord down in order. We're through 3.5 innings here from Gomart Ballpark. On the Mountain East Digital Network, Concord with the lead over Frostburg State.
I want to provide the resources for other students to come to Frostburg.
We need Frostburg State for our area to continue to grow.
Commemorate and continue our legacy through other students and through the university.
To ensure that the future of FSU and its students is richer and brighter than years before.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
So maybe Max Proctor is dialing it in for Frostburg State, retiring the side in order on a nifty 11 pitches in the top of the 4th. But it's Concord enjoying a 1-run lead as we move to the bottom of inning number 4. Eddie Blake on for his 3rd inning of work, but as we've seen from Kevin Garrett and the Concord coaching staff, they have a particular schedule that they like to stay with. In their win against Wheeling yesterday, Nick Sanso was the opener, Blake threw, and then the conference pitcher of the year in Andrew Neff. Well, today, Nick Sanso was the opener, Blake threw, and Andrew Neff is warming up in the Concord bullpen. Number 5 hitter for the Bobcats, and their right fielder Trevor Jones to lead things off. Eddie Blake would prefer not to see this guy. He took him for a 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning. And there's a changeup for a called strike. Rolled toward the left side. Grabbed by Suri Eldon. He throws. Got him on a nice scoop by Kyle Keenan. That one looked like it was ticketed for the shortstop, Brendan Brady, but Suri Eldon, who is not playing in his first rodeo, knew he had the better angle and got to it and showed off the arm. In fact, Suri Eldon's played a little shortstop in his day. So 1 up, 1 out for Cy Probst, and doesn't look like Eddie Blake's going to face him. Kevin Garrett has a set pitching schedule in mind. He's going to stick with it come you-know-what or high water. And a pitching change for Concord. We'll tell you about Andrew Neff when we come back after this timeout. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
Baseball. Let me tell you about baseball in Charleston, in case you forgot. You see, baseball never left.
Run when you hear that.
It stays here, like you've stayed here. The essence of the game is the very essence of who we are. The game requires grit. Oh, we've got grit. It takes heart. Check. It's got soul. And you can't be afraid to get your hands a little dirty. Need I say more?
Everybody trippy, yeah, we coming, yes, they're back. Yeah, we walking with the body bag full of cash. From a different
This ain't just some game. This is our game. This is our city. And these are our Dirty Birds.
Concord's Eddie Blake lifted after 36 pitches, as the Mountain Lions do have a schedule to keep for their pitching staff on this Friday afternoon, and they will go with the reigning Mountain East Pitcher of the Year and the right-handed junior Andrew Neff. Neff making his 20th appearance and 16th in relief. He has a record of 11-2 and an ERA of 4.70. A couple of saves to Neff's credit this year. He's worked 82 1/3 innings, allowing 47 runs, 43 earned on 88 hits. And the first pitch he throws is grounded back up the middle for a base hit by the catcher, Cy Probst. So that's hit number 89 allowed by Neff this year. He's walked 25 and struck out 87. He's hit 13 batters, so remember that. He's thrown 3 wild pitches. The opposition is batting .275 against him. So the tying run aboard here with 1 out. And here's Andrew Smith, and he takes one for a called strike. Smith, first time up, hit a wicked hopper to the first baseman Kyle Keenan. He couldn't make the play, and it went for an infield single. He waves and misses at that one from Andrew Neff. Neff on Thursday's win against Wheeling through 2 2/3 innings and 43 pitches. Swing and a miss. There's a big second out. Third strikeout for the Concord staff. Probst holds at first, and here's Christian Schertzer. He was called out on strikes facing Eddie Blake a couple innings ago. There's one for a called strike. Grounded sharply to the left side. Sarah Yeldon goes the short route for the force. That'll end the inning. Frostburg stayed in the fourth. No runs on a hit. They leave one. Fifth inning coming up. Concord a 1-run lead on the Mountain East Digital Network.
We have the best of both worlds. A beautiful campus and easy to access all the excitement of downtown Cleveland. Your overall experience at Notre Dame will be amazing. From classroom to residence hall to dining hall to athletic field to whatever else you choose to do. The opportunities for learning at Notre Dame never stop.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
And an issue now for Frostburg State. As you can see, Max Proctor, after throwing the last warm-up pitch, let's get a look at it. He crumpled to the ground. On his landing foot. Almost looked like maybe the front of his spikes got caught in the artificial surface of the pitcher's mound. And Proctor still down and being looked at by the athletic training staff. Attention being paid to the left ankle, left foot of Max Proctor. And as you would imagine, this will press the accelerator on the activity in the Frostburg State bullpen. A.J. Campbell is throwing, and he has been up and throwing for a while, and wouldn't take a long time to get warmed up on a hot day like this. And if he does have to come in, and it's looking like he will, he'll get all the pitches he needs to feel comfortable to pitch as an injury replacement. So Proctor still getting medical attention. Let's take a timeout. Back to Charleston on the other side of this break. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
Back to live coverage at Gomard Ballpark, and that pitcher you see throwing for Frostburg State is Max Proctor. Going to be given the opportunity to get in a few warm-ups here to test out that now suspect left foot or left ankle. It looked for a moment when the athletic trainers came out for both Frostburg State and Concord, looked like they're going to put a wrap on that left ankle, and that would have figuratively been a wrap on the performance for Proctor. But he helped him to his feet. He did some flexibility work while we were out at break. Kind of stood up on his tippy toes, then has been given a few pitches, and he's good to go. So a potentially scary moment for the Bobcats might have something of a happy ending. And you have to wonder now from here on out, how much will that misstep affect how Max Proctor approaches his pitches today? We've seen some slips a little bit on that artificial turf mound. That situation with Proctor, but here we go, top of the fifth. M.J. Hunter to lead things off, and undaunted, Max Proctor fires a called strike. Hunter first time up, leading off the third, when after the first pitch he saw and flied out to Danny Estrada in center. And he's fallen behind 0-2. M.J. Hunter had a nice game in the win over Wheeling yesterday. And he lofts that one to right. Trevor Jones coming on, have to play it on a bounce. That's in for a base hit. I was about to say M.J. Hunter in the game against Wheeling started with a strikeout and a ground out, but then two straight singles, including a run batted in and a run scored. And he picks up his third hit of the tournament going the other way. So the leadoff runner aboard for the Mountain Lions. And back to the top of the order again for Zach Sarieldon. He struck out swinging in the first. He drew a walk and scored in the third. He takes a fastball for a called strike. Short lead at first for Hunter. That one caught the corner. Our producer, Brian Shepard, says ever since Proctor tweaked his ankle, he's thrown 5 pitches, all strikes. Let's see what he's got in mind for number 6. A throw to first and Hunter gets back. The 0-2 lifted to left. Allison going back, still going back. He'll make the catch on the warning track, and there's one out. Well done by Stafford Allison. One out now for Josh Atkins. That one misses off the plate. Atkins today, officially 1 for 1 so far. Solo home run to right in the first. We haven't seen many home runs to right in this tournament. And a walk the last time up. That one misses outside, and it's 2-0. Oh, hey. Two-0 pitch. That one caught the corner, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Nice block by Probst. Hunter takes his lead. Proctor behind 3-1. That one caught the corner to run the count full here on Atkins. Concord over the course of the regular season finished second in the Mountain East in doubles and on base percentage, third in slugging and OPS. And they had the second fewest strikeouts of any batting order. The .312 average, also second in the league. Payoff coming up to Atkins. Ball 4. And 2 on with 1 out. That is the 4th walk for Max Proctor today. Hunter moves up to second. And we'll get a meeting on the mound, and I think that'll be it for Proctor. Yep. A pitching change coming up. And we'll get you back to Gomard Ballpark after this break. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament, sponsored by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic?
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
What are you working for? Do you want to pursue your athletic potential while earning a degree that will benefit you for a lifetime? Do you want to play at the highest level in your sport? Do you want to be a champion? That's what the 12 proud members of the Mountain East Conference are advancing toward every day, providing opportunities and pursuing excellence. The Mountain East Conference.
Somewhat of a surprise to see Wheeling make the pitching change here in the top of the fifth. As Max Proctor had to work through that potential foot or ankle injury and kept throwing into this fifth inning, but he now gives way to the junior right-hander A.J. Campbell on for his 13th appearance, 8th in relief, 2-1 record, ERA at 6.26, 14 walks and 21 strikeouts in 27 and a third innings. And the first batter that Campbell faces, Kyle Keenan, in the first pitch that Campbell throws is a fastball for a called strike. Keenan has flied out to Allison and left and reached on a fielder's choice today. Swings and misses there. And it's 0-2. Campbell in his 27 and a third innings has given up 19 earned runs on 36 hits. 2 wild pitches, 4 hit batsmen, and his whip, his walks and hits per innings pitch, kind of up there at 1.83. Flare to shallow center. It's down for a base hit. Hunter around third. There will be no throw. An RBI single for Kyle Keenan. And Concord leads 4-2. 35th run batted in for Keenan. That run is charged to Max Proctor. Proctor also responsible for Josh Atkins, who's now on second base. And here's Chris Satcher. And looks at a slider for a call strike. Satcher had some alphabet soup facing Max Proctor, KBB. Struck out swinging in the first, walked in the third. That one misses inside. We've talked about how Concord has an offense up near the top of the leaderboard in the Mountain East. High and outside. Frostburg State's pitching staff up near the top. Tied for the league lead in saves, and they have the lowest, as a staff, the lowest whip. Walks and hits per innings pitched. And it's by far at 1.27. That's an outstanding number, especially for an entire staff. 2-1 here to Satcher, 3-1. Big pitch coming up, and A.J. Campbell taking his time to think it over. Now the 3-1, and he walked him. That is already the 5th walk from the Frostburg State staff. And it loads the bases with 1 out. And it brings up Brendan Brady, who's already 2 for 2 today, a pair of singles, including a run-scoring single back in the third. He takes a fastball for a called strike. Concord with runners in scoring position through where we are right now, 2 for 5. The Mountain Lions went 2 for 8 in their win against Wheeling on Thursday morning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. A strikeout would be invaluable. 0-2 pitch. Popped foul. Again, for the winner, the rest of the day off. The loser has to turn around and play at 6 o'clock again tonight. Another 0-2 pitch. Just missed up. Popped up. Right side of the infield. First baseman Ethan Keipel with the catch. And a big second out. And that'll bring up DJ Christian. Christian put down a sacrifice bunt in the second. He popped out to the third baseman, Guy, last time up in the fourth. And is a big cut and a foul tip hung on to by Probst. DJ Christian, a switch hitter out of West Palm Beach, Florida. High and outside, and it's 1-1. Fly ball to right center. Defenders converging. It's Estrada running over to make the catch. And that'll retire the side. Concord settles for one run on 2 hits. They leave them loaded. We're through 4 1/2 innings here from Charleston. Concord leading by 2 on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Welcome to your home among the hills. At West Virginia Wesleyan College, you'll unearth new passions, be exposed to fresh perspectives, and find what drives you. This place of discovery is where you can become a scientist, a leader, an athlete, a performer, a friend. Opportunities include research, internships, and study abroad. Plus, our vibrant community makes for experiences you'll never forget. Discover yourself at West Virginia Wesleyan College.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
We're only halfway through it, but so far everything going according to plan for Concord. They enjoy a 2-run lead. They're keeping to their pitching schedule, which has the Conference Pitcher of the Year and Andrew Neff working here as the 3rd Concord pitcher to work. And he'll face the 9th place hitter for Frostburg State in the left fielder Stafford Allison here to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And there's a fastball for a strike. Allison popped out to the catcher, Hunter Steele, his first time up. That one in the dirt from Andrew Neff. And we talked about Neff in his first appearance on Thursday morning, when 2 2/3 innings threw 43 pitches. And you wonder how many pitches he might have to work with today on a turnaround day. 0-2 now here on Allison. That one just misses. And we're just getting into conjecture here, but that one's popped up. Is there room? It winds up out of play. And again, a mere conjecture on part of the media. We know how we are. But Frostburg State, I think, would be better equipped to handle a loss today, to turn around to play again tonight against West Liberty, than Concord would, simply because Frostburg State has more depth in the pitching staff. Called strike 3. Statue-making breaking ball from Andrew Neff rings up Allison. And one out here in the home half of the 5th.
The leadoff man, second baseman number 5, Randy Steen.
Second strikeout for Neff and the 4th for the Concord staff. We circle back to the top of the order for Randy Steen. Shows bunt and looks at one outside. Steen first time up, flied out to DJ Christian and left. Last time up, a single up the middle. That led off the third. He would steal a base but got stranded. Missing outside 2-0. Swing and a miss. Chased one down and away. And just to be thorough, we're pulling up the color weather radar, trying to see if and when we get more rain today. Bouncer back to the mound. Nice grab by Neff. He'll underhand to Keenan. 2 outs. Two up, 2 down. Concord's looking for its first 1-2-3 inning. And it brings up Danny Estrada. And he swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. Estrada walked in the first, back in the third, after Steen had still stolen second. 0-2 now. Estrada hit what looked to be a base hit to right, but Kyle Keenan, the first baseman, speared it on a goofy hop, turned it into an out. Let's take a look again at the radar situation. It appears as though that what we talked about before still applies. We're good to go through this game unless we have like a 20-inning thing, and let's not even think about that.
To make sure I didn't have the correct count.
And there is more rain coming in. Hopefully it'll hold off. Here comes Neff. Swing and a miss. Off speed. Estrada way out in front. And Concord gets their first 1-2-3 inning. It's an official game here in Charleston. And it's Concord leading Frostburg State. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
An upset alert, perhaps based on the seeding. Concord, the number 2 seed out of the south. Frostburg State, number 1 out of the north. Overall, in the standings, they'd be separated by a game and a half. But it's 4-2, the lead for the Mountain Lions as we get you to the top of the 6th. I'm Kyle Cooper. Brian Shepard's our producer. Bottom third of the lineup here for the Mountain Lions. Here's Daniel Lane. First pitch swinging and lofting it toward the left field corner. Stafford Allerson can't get it. It bounces around in the bullpen and then over the wall for a ground rule double. Concord getting the bounces. That one about a yard inside the line and then wound up in the left field seats. So Lane, who had struck out in each of his first 2 appearances, gives the Mountain Lions a Runner in scoring position with nobody out. And Hunter Steele, the number 8 hitter, shows bunt, takes a slider for a called strike. Hunter Steele, who has the most action movie name of anyone in this tournament. 0 for 2 today. He's lined out to Estrada in center and been called out on strikes. Shows bunt again and wants the world to know. Here comes Campbell. That one almost hit him. Snap throw to second. And Lane will get back. Dangerous throw down by Probst. And by the way, it's catch up on the paperwork for Daniel Lane. That double is his 11th of the year. First baseman Keipel up on the grass, now charging. That fastball misses outside, and it's 2-1. Again, Steele showing bunt, got jammed and rolls it foul. That was a tough pitch to try to get down. Concord has put down 30 sacrifices this year. And let's see, with this 2-strike count, Steele's going to swing away, and he looks at one over his head. Anyway, the complete pitching line for Max Proctor. He goes 4 1/3 innings and a bunch of 4s across the board. 4 hits, 4 runs allowed, 4 runs earned, 4 walks. He struck out 5. Fouled off there. And his abrupt departure in the top of the 5th may have something to do with a pitch count schedule that the coaching staff had in mind. Proctor removed after 72 pitches and 43 for strikes. He is the pitcher of record. Swing and a miss. Steele late on a fastball. There's a big first out. Steele way late on that heater. First strikeout for Campbell. The 6th strikeout for the Frostburg State staff. And here's MJ Hunter. Hunter with a fly out to Estrada and a single to his credit today as he looks at a breaking ball down and away. And there is some throwing in the Concord bullpen. But it looks like a couple of position players loosening up, but we'll try to find out more. Fastball low here from Campbell. (3-0). That one misses high. The top of the order is due next. A.J. Campbell worked against Concord as part of their doubleheader in Athens on March 18th. Showing bunt, taking a strike, 3-1. Hayden Ford was the starter in that game, game 1 of the doubleheader, and he got knocked out of the box. He didn't retire anybody. Up and in for ball 4 to Hunter. And 2 aboard here with 1 away in the top of the 6th. Second walk issued by Campbell. The 6th for the Frostburg State staff. And here again is Zach Sarielden. And he lines one towards short. It's a one-hopper. Grabbed by Schertzer to Steen to Keipel, and it's a double play, and boom. That'll retire the side. Webb gem grab by Schertzer, and it slams the door shut on the Mountain Lions. We're through 5.5 innings. On the Mountain East Digital Network, Concord still leading Frostburg State.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
There was some throwing in the Concord bullpen, but no one warming up in the classic sense. It was just 4 guys playing catch. That situation may or may not change, but Concord very confident to run Andrew Neff back out there. Neff came into the game in the 3rd, and here we are in the 6th, and you can see his pitch count. Not only a low count, an impressively low count, but 16 of those 23 pitches for Andrew Neff so far have been for strikes. But here's the dangerous Ethan Keipel to lead things off as Neff misses low. Keipel with a frustrating day so far and rips one foul. Keipel back in the 1st, grounded into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. Last time up in the 3rd with a runner in scoring position and 1 out, he struck out swinging. As Neff misses outside and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, straight heater, 2-2. And you can't see it, it's off camera to the right, but again, there are 4 Concord players playing catch. That one, a swing and a miss. And 1 out. Strikeout number 4 for Andrew Neff. 6 for the Concord staff on the afternoon, and here's Mikey Guy. Guy singled and scored in the 2nd. That led off the inning. Last time up, he ended the 3rd with a 1-hop comebacker back to Andrew Neff and swings and misses there. That one caught the corner. Frostburg State is seeing something they don't want to, and that is the pitcher of the year getting into a rhythm. And Neff yesterday against Wheeling was a little bit inconsistent, just a little. That one down in the dirt, especially by pitcher of the year standards, but he's been all right today. Here he comes. Just missed outside. Count is even 2-2 on Mikey Guy. Grounded to the left side. Brady backhands, throws, got him. Well done by Brendan Brady, throwing from a seated position. And a good hop handled by Kyle Keenan. 2 up, 2 down, and here's Trevor Jones. Jones back in the 2nd. Hit a 2-run homer to left. Last time up in the 4th, a sharp ground out to Zach Sarieldon, the 3rd baseman, as Neff fires a fastball for a call strike. And as you've all been asking for an update on the Concord bullpen situation, the 4 guys who had been throwing are not throwing anymore. It's empty down there. But it looks like Frostburg State's bullpen might be winding up. The 0-1, 0-2. Here comes Neff, a little bit low. Looks like senior right-hander Jack Maruskin is about to start throwing in the Frostburg State pen down the left field corner. Change up misses, and the count even 2-2 here on Jones. Jones all the way from Wildemar, California. Swing and a miss. Neff retires the side in order again in the sixth, 2/3 of the way through it. Concord leading 4-2. This is the Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
The people here are fantastic.
My classmates rock. I haven't met anybody that I don't like here.
It is definitely a very diverse university.
My roommates from Sweden, Germany,
Caribbean, so many places.
The academics has been stellar as well.
The professors are very nice here.
Every single person within the classroom feels appreciated.
The campus is absolutely beautiful.
Everything's a close, easy walk.
I will recommend this place to everyone.
I feel so at home here.
Concord leading 4-2. Top of the seventh inning at Gomart Ballpark. The second game, the middle game of a 3-game day. And traditionally, the Mountain East Baseball Tournament has 3 game days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then 1 or 2 games on Championship Sunday. But this year, a little bit of a different format. We had 2 games Wednesday, 2 games yesterday. We'll have 3 today, 2 tomorrow, and then maybe 2 on Sunday. I like to plan ahead. Number 2 hitter for the Mountain Lions and Josh Atkins to lead things off here against A.J. Campbell. And the first pitch of the 7th inning is rolled to the second baseman Randy Steen and very quickly 1 out.
Now stepping to the plate for Concord, number 3, the first baseman Kyle Keenan.
So that'll bring up Kyle Keenan. Keenan officially 1 for 3 today. He has scored a run. He has driven in a run. That was back in the 5th. The RBI, not the run scored. That was in the 3rd. In the 1st, he flied out to Stafford Allison in left field. And that's driven to left field. Stafford Allison in pursuit, turning, looking, and seeing it fly out of here. Have it, Kyle Keenan. Solo home run, his 5th home run of the year, his 36th run batted into the season. Concord ahead 5-2. Yeah, you hang 'em, we bang 'em. You groove 'em, we move 'em. A fastball that A.J. Campbell would love to have back. Wanted to leave it a little bit lower than it was. And we might get a pitching change. Frostburg State now has to think in terms of maybe having to turn around and play another game at 6 o'clock today. So how they approach their pitching staff here will have something of a domino effect on what happens in the nightcap. But pitching change coming up, and we'll tell you about it when we come back. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
Got a home team with a river in the middle. Take me to my hometown.
the fiddle. Take me to my hometown. My hometown is your hometown. It's got a home team and a river in the middle. My hometown is your hometown. It's got a gold dome with the picking on the fiddle.
The new pitcher for the Frostburg State Bobcats is the right-hander, a senior in Jack Moruskin, making his 16th appearance and his 9th in relief this year. His record is 1-4. He does have 2 saves, an ERA of 7.47, 31 and a third innings for Moruskin this year. 31 runs, 26 earned on 25 hits. He's walked 17 and has 52 strikeouts. So strikeout to walk ratio just a hair better than 3-1. But he's thrown 7 wild pitches and he's hit 13 batters. His whip is at 1.34, walks and hits per innings pitched. So with Jack Moruskin, you get the good and the bad. Max Proctor, the all-conference pitcher, started. He went 4 1/3. A.J. Campbell threw 2 innings of relief, and he was removed after giving up the solo home run to Kyle Keenan. And we'll get a pinch hitter here in the cleanout spot, the designated hitter spot occupied by Chris Satcher. It'll be Michael DuPont, a junior. And a big guy, 6'6", 220. He swings and misses at the first pitch of the game from Jack Moruskin. If the Mountain East had an all big dude team, he'd be on it. He fouls one off. And I am perusing Concord's staff and find that DuPont's batting .257. It's 9 for 36 with a double, a home run, 5 RBIs. And that one winds up at the backstop. Moruskin throws, swing and a miss. And the second out of the inning. 7th strikeout for the Frostburg State staff. And here's Brendan Berry. Activity going on in Concord's bullpen. It looks like it's Riley Nicholas. MJ Hunter was throwing earlier. And now it's Nicholas. Brendan Brady at the plate takes a called strike. Brady singled in the second, drove in a run with another single in the third. Last time up in the 5th, a pop out to the first baseman, Keipel. Oh, 0-2. Jack Moruskin has brought his heater with him today. Here's the 0-2. 0-3. That one dots the corner. That's it for Concord in the 7th, but they get another run on the solo home run by Keenan. Stretch time at Gomart Ballpark. Concord leading 5-2 on the Mountain East Digital Network.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to only $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to You're Approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Ford in Huntington.
It may be that the activity in the Concord bullpen we talked about a few minutes ago was a just-in-case kind of thing, with M.J. Hunter throwing for a while and then Riley Nicholas. The Mountain Lions have the Conference Pitcher of the Year in Andrew Neff working well. Neff came into the game with 1 out in the 4th inning. The first pitch he threw, he got some negative feedback on it, a single right back up the middle by Cy Probst. Since then, Neff has retired 8 in a row, and in the process has thrown just 38 pitches and 25 of them for strikes. He'll face the bottom half of the Frostburg State lineup here in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Cy Probst again. Probst 1 for 2. Before that single in the 30 flied out to Josh Atkins in the 2nd. And he looks at a slider that misses. High and outside 2-0. Popped up. Keenan makes the catch for the out. Some defensive changes for Concord. M.J. Hunter has moved from right field to second base. I'm trying to catch up on the defensive changes. It turns out for Concord, it's a straight swap. M.J. Hunter going from right field to second, Daniel Lane going from second to right field. And Andrew Smith designated a hitter up for Frostburg State, and he's looking at a 2-2 count against Neff. Smith singled in the 2nd, struck out swinging in the 4th. And he strikes out swinging here in the 7th. Strikeout number 4 for Neff, the 8th for the Concord staff. 10 in a row retired by Andrew Neff. And here's the shortstop, Christian Schertzer. Called out on strikes and reached on a fielder's choice. As Neff dots the outside corner. And Neff wants to work quickly. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Fly ball to left. Hit pretty well. Christian at the warning track makes the catch. Frostburg State down in order, and it gets late in a hurry in the postseason, doesn't it? 8th inning coming up. Concord leading 5-2. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament presented by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
Davis & Elkins College will shape your future through personalized curriculum and career-focused internships. D&E is known for the quality of nurses, business leaders, and teachers we prepare for the field. We're leading the way with pre-professional programs developing the next generation of physical therapists, veterinarians, doctors, and lawyers. Our location makes programs in resource management and outdoor recreation a natural fit, and our roots run deep in in theater and film and visual arts. With distinction and excellence, we provide an affordable education designed just for you.
Five to 2, the lead for Concord. Trying to pull off the mild upset here over Frostburg State. The loser of this game, as we have discussed, has to turn around and play again at 6 o'clock tonight in an elimination game against West Liberty. And that would be over at the Welch Athletic Complex on the campus of the University of Charleston due to a scheduling conflict with the Charleston Dirty Birds of the Atlantic League. The winner goes on to play at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon against the winner of that game tonight. DJ Christian will lead things off for Concord, and Jack Maruskin misses with a fastball inside. Christian 0 for 2 today with a sacrifice bunt, a pop out to the third baseman Mikey Guy, and a fly out to the center fielder Danny Estrada. That one gets the corner. Christian in Concord's win over Wheeling yesterday had a day. Finished 2 for 3, a double, a single, a run scored. He also got on base on a catcher's interference call. That one down, and it's 2-1. Concord again has a couple of guys throwing in the bullpen, and now just one, and it's Riley Nicholas. And he's warming up as a pitcher. One hopper back to the mound. And one out. And a pinch hitter here in the number 7 spot, formerly occupied by the second baseman Daniel Lane. It'll be Dawson Gregg coming off the bench and tries to bunt and pops it foul. That one pushes Gregg off the plate. Gregg, a freshman out of Christiansburg, Virginia. Batting .296. He's got a home run and 9 runs batted in. The 1-1 from Maruskin. 2-1. Gregg started in right field yesterday against Wheeling. Wound up officially 0 for 0 with a sacrifice bunt and a walk. That one misses inside, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Gregg late on that fastball. Here's the payoff. Skied to very shallow left. How shallow? It's the shortstop. Schertzer out to make the catch, 2 outs. And with 2 away, here's the catcher in Hunter Steele. 0 for 3 today with a line out to center and then back-to-back strikeouts. And there's a fastball for a called strike. Fouled off. Riley Nicholas is done throwing in the Concord bullpen. He worked the last 2 innings of the win against Wheeling yesterday and may be called upon to do the same thing today. 0-2 from Maruskin. That misses up. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. In the bottom of this 8th inning, Frostburg State will have their number 9 hitter up, Stafford Allison, and then back to the top of the order. Two to Steele. Right down the middle. Concord down in order in the 8th. Mountain Lions ahead by 3 on the Mountain East Digital Network.
It's about unlocking your potential and discovering your purpose.
It's about community and how we can better serve others.
It's about learning and doing.
It's about the journey and the road getting there.
It's about opportunities and the endless possibilities.
It's about finding where you belong, and it is here at Concord University.
It's about you, and it starts with you.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation in academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
Kevin Garrett and the Concord coaching staff adhering to their pitching schedule. They used it yesterday to great effect in the opening round win against Wheeling, and they're sticking with the same schedule today, trying to pull off the upset on Frostburg State. 4th pitcher of the day to work for the Mountain Lions. It's the sophomore right-hander Riley Nicholas, making his 16th appearance and 12th in relief. A record of 7-5. He does have a save. 5.34 earned run average. 62 in the 3rd innings. He's allowed 42 runs, 37 earned on 61 hits, 25 walks, 60 strikeouts. 5 wild pitches, 4 hit batsmen. The opposition batting .250 against him. He has surrendered 6 home runs. Concord technically they did start Nick Sanso. He was their opener, worked an inning. Then Eddie Blake 2 1/3. And then Andrew Neff looked every bit like the pitcher of the year in his 3 2/3 innings, just 1 hit. And he retired the last 11 batters he faced. So now it's up to Nicholas, and here is Stafford Allison, the left fielder, number 9 hitter, and he fouls one off. Allison 0 for 2 today with a pop out to the catcher Steele and a called strikeout. That one down and away. Allison in the win over West Virginia State on Wednesday night was 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a line out. He's just looking to get on base here. And the 1-1 right down the middle for a called strike. looking to get on base because that's what you want to do when you're at the plate, and also would set the table for the top of the order, which is coming around next. Just a little bit low from Riley Nicholas. Pop foul. Swing and a miss. And one away. Ninth strikeout for the Concord staff. Big first out to get. And back again to the top of the order. Here's Randy Steen. Single and stole a base in the third, bookended by a fly out to left in the first, and a hard comebacker to the mound in the fifth as Nicholas misses high. Nicholas, yesterday, 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. As a tapper foul, and he did it on 35 pitches and 22 for strikes. And as if to send the signal that it's up to Nicholas to get the game across the finish line, the Concord bullpen is deserted. It's like no one was ever there ever. 1-1, a little bit low. Slider for a call, strike 2-2, much to the consternation of Randy Steen. That one's high and it's 3-2. You want to be careful, not too careful. Challenging spot here for Riley Nicholas. Danny Estrada and his 11 home runs are on deck. And then Ethan Keipel. Swing and a miss. Got him to wave at a fastball. And 2 are down here in the home half of the 8th.
Now doing a lift for Frostburg, number 7, center fielder Danny Estrada.
Right at the letters. So back-to-back strikeouts for Nicholas, and now he draws Estrada. And he rolls one to the right side. Hunter from the edge of the grass sets and throws in time. And Frostburg stayed down in order in the 8th. 9th inning coming up. Concord leading 5-2. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament, brought to you by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
Baseball. Let me tell you about baseball in Charleston, in case you forgot. You see, baseball never left.
When you hear that.
It stays here, like you've stayed here. The essence of the game is the very essence of who we are. The game requires grit. Oh, we've got grit. It takes heart. Check. It's got soul. And you can't be afraid to get your hands a little dirty. Need I say more?
Everybody trippy, yeah, we come in, yeah, step back. Yeah, we walking with a body bag full of cash. Cut from a different.
This ain't just some game. This is our game. This is our city. And these are our Dirty Birds.
A 3-run lead for the Concord Mountain Lions. We're in the top of the 9th inning. Jack Moriskin getting in his warm-up throws. As again, the loser here, they'll have to gear up and play again at 6 o'clock, weather permitting. They'll take on West Liberty over on the University of Charleston campus at the Welch Athletic Complex. The loser can take the rest of the day off and then gear up to play tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock against the loser of the game tonight.
Leading off the Concord, number 4, the right fielder, MJ Hunter.
Ninth place hitter for Concord and the second baseman MJ Hunter to lead things off. And he lost one to right, but the second baseman Steen is there, and there's one away.
Now coming to play for Concord, number 23, the third baseman, Zach Sarinella.
Back to the top of the order for Zach Eldon. 0 for 3 today with a walk and a run scored. And a swing and a miss. In the bottom of the ninth, Frostburg State will have the heart of the order to face Riley Nicholas. They're 3, 4, 5 guys. Ethan Keipel, Mikey Guy, and Trevor Jones. Slider to make it 0-2. Here comes Maruskin. And that one is lifted foul. Another 0-2 pitch. Down and away. Just to be thorough, let's look over to the Frostburg State bullpen. It is inactive. Called strike 3. Ruskin drops in the off-speed pitch, quickly 2 outs. Eldon was gearing up for something other than what he got. 4th strikeout from Maruskin, 10th for the Frostburg State staff today. And here's Josh Atkins. Officially 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss there. Atkins homered to right in the first, walked in the third, walked again in the 5th. Last time up a couple of innings ago, he grounded out to Randy Steen. And he taps that one foul. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Ruskin. High and outside. Atkins in the doubleheader on March 18th against Frostburg State. Wound up 4 for 6 with 3 runs scored and a run batted in. He's got the home run today. And the count now even at 2-2. Driven foul. Down the left field corner. No rain to speak of. We had raindrops during infield before the game, but it's moved out. Swing and a miss. On a pitch in the dirt, Probst will go through the formality of throwing to Keipel as Jack Maruskin has retired all 8 batters he's faced. He gets Concord in order in the 9th. The Mountain Lions 3 wins away from the upset. And we'll get you back to Gomard Ballpark after this on the Mountain East Digital Network.
Team with a river in the middle. Take me to my hometown. My hometown is your hometown. It's got a gold dome, heard the picking on the fiddle.
A 3-run lead and 3 outs to get. That is the task facing Riley Nicholas. Bottom of the 9th inning of this winner's bracket game at the Mountain East Conference Tournament. And it's been Concord's pitching staff that's had the edge today over one of the better staffs in the region in Frostburg State. But Nicholas has to negotiate through the heart of the lineup, and here's Ethan Keipel. And he goes after the first pitch and fouls it off his own self. Keipel, a frustrating 0 for 3 today. He has grounded into a double play and struck out swinging twice. Nicholas worked Game 2 of the March 18th doubleheader between these teams in Athens and would get the win in relief. Grounded toward third, scooped up by Sari Eldon. The throw across, scooped out by Keenan. There's 1 out. And here's Mikey Guy. Guy singled and scored in the 2nd. Since then, he's been retired on a comebacker. And a fine play by the shortstop, Brendan Brady. Brady in the 6th took away a base hit from the hole. And there's a fastball for a called strike. Riley Nicholas got the win March 18th over Frostburg State. He threw 4 innings but got cuffed around. 5 earned runs on 5 hits. Walked 2 and struck out 5. Misses low here, and it's 1-1. Concord won that game 9-7. Lifted to left. MJ Christian will come in, and DJ Christian makes the catch. MJ Hunter's the second baseman. 2 outs. Nice play. And the Bobcats are down to their last out. Here's Trevor Jones. Struck out swinging in the 6th. The ground out to Sari Eldon in the 4th. In the 2nd, a 2-run homer that at the time put Frostburg State in the lead. And he looks at a hook here for a called strike. Grounded toward third. Frostburg State down to its last strike. Nicholas winds and throws. Driven to left, and that'll get in for a base hit. That snaps a string of 16 batters retired in a row by the Concord staff. And we will get a pinch runner for Jones. It's Aiden Duda, one of the backup catchers and a junior. Here's the catcher in Cy Probst, a single in 3 appearances today. And he rolls one toward third. Difficult play for Sari Eldon. Sets and throws. And Concord is on to the winner's bracket tomorrow. Frostburg State in the 9th. No runs on a hit. No errors. They leave one. It is a final. Concord over Frostburg State 5-2. And we'll tell you more about it when we come back. Post-game show on the way. This is the 2023 Mountain East Conference Baseball Tournament brought to you by Yes Chevrolet and Yes Ford.
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed throughout their career. Exceptional experiences, exciting opportunities, meaningful guidance, and lifelong friendships. This is the foundation and academic excellence we believe in. That's the Wheeling University difference.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
It's about unlocking your potential and discovering your purpose.
It's about community and how we can better serve others.
It's about learning and doing.
It's about the journey and the road getting there.
It's about opportunities and the endless possibilities.
It's about finding where you belong, and it is here at Concord University.
It's about you, and it starts with you.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you. Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at Frostburg State University.
Launch your healthcare career at West Liberty University. We offer health science degrees in programs like nursing, dental hygiene, speech pathology and audiology, medical lab science, pre-medicine, psychology, biomedical science, or the physician assistant program. Our faculty have the experience to prepare you for a rewarding future. There's never been a better time to prepare for a healthcare career, and there's no better place than West Liberty University. Find out more at westliberty.edu/healthcareers.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there? At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
I'm Keith Powell, and I'm in love with helping you get your next car, truck, or SUV. I love saying yes to $2 down. I love saying yes to $200 monthly payments. I love saying yes to up to $2,000 more for your trade. And I love saying yes to your approved with my Keith Says Yes credit approval process. All of this plus a lifetime warranty only at Yes Chevrolet in Hurricane.
So it's Concord on to the winner's bracket tomorrow as they pulled off the upset of Frostburg State here in today's winner's bracket game. Line score for Concord, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They leave 6 runners on base, 5 of them in scoring position. Mountain Lions were 2 for 9 hitting in the Rispy category today. Frostburg State kept in check, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They leave 4 runners on base, 1 of them in scoring position. Frostburg State didn't have a lot of opportunities with men on base. Concord's pitching staff went into a lockdown mode in about the 4th inning. So Frostburg State only 0 for 3 hitting with runners in scoring position today. The line score for Frostburg State, they got both their runs in the second on the home run by Trevor Jones. For Concord, 1 in the first on the solo home run by Josh Atkins. 2 in the third on a throwing error and an RBI single by Brendan Brady. 1 in the fifth on the RBI single by Kyle Keenan. 1 more in the 7th on the home run again by Kyle Keenan. Reliever Andrew Neff gets the win for Concord. He is 12-2. Starter Max Proctor takes the loss for Frostburg State. He is 7-2. Riley Nicholas gets the save for the Mountain Lions, his second. Time of the game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. 862 fans here to see it. The win for Concord is its 4th in a row. The Mountain Lions improved to 29-19, 2-0 in a neutral field, and they get the rest of the day off. Their next game is tomorrow at 2:00 p.m. Eastern, back here at Gomard Ballpark. They will take on the winner of the survival game at 6 o'clock tonight over on the campus of the University of Charleston at the Welch Athletic Complex, and that will be Frostburg State and West Liberty. Another game on the schedule for tomorrow, the early riser, Charleston against Wheeling. That's an 11 a.m. start here at Gomard Ballpark. And, well, we've talked about it a lot over the course of the broadcast. Concord had a pitching schedule in mind. It worked to good effect yesterday in the win over Wheeling, and they stuck with it again today, and it worked even better. As the Mountain Lions are moving on as they defeat Wheeling by the final score of 5-2. Little bit of a break. We'll be back on the air at approximately 5:50, getting you set for the West Liberty Frostburg State game over on the UC campus. And on behalf of everybody for the Mountain East Digital Network and producer Brian Shepard, my name is Kyle Cooper. Big win for Concord. More baseball coming up in about 2.5 hours on the Mountain East Digital Network. Goodbye for now.